Welcome everyone to HughFin News. Today is March the 8th, 2018, and this is our daily cryptocurrency market snapshot where we are giving you the news according to the charts before it actually happens. Everything that I mentioned here on this video is not to be considered investment advice, but rather we're just here to be the price language interpreters for you all to give you guys a heads up about where we're expecting the market to go on a daily basis. Okay. Now, a lot of people have been placing videos on YouTube trying to explain why the market sold off in yesterday's trading. There's a lot of theories, a lot of conspiracies, a lot of opinions going on right now in the cryptocurrency space on YouTube of people trying to show you all why the market went down. But the only reason why the market went down is because the market participants wanted it to, period. Okay, no hacking, no Bitcoin sell-off, anything of that nature is not causing the market to fall. The market only moves because of market participants who participate in the market on a daily basis. Now they will capitalize on the news to justify their positions or where the market is going. That's it. But the news is never the pinch point as to why a market is going a certain direction. Remember that. So now, the market cap now is at $380.5 billion. Bitcoin dominance is at 41.9. So we're still around 42% for the Bitcoin dominance in the cryptocurrency space. Not a surprise. We told you all yesterday in that video that we're still expecting the market to move lower. And at best, these altcoins will do nothing but trade sideways or even consolidate. So that's what occurred today in the market. We're going to look deeper into the charts today to see where the market's going to go tomorrow, to see if it's going to go back up to higher prices or if it's going to continue to consolidate or even move lower. Now, Bitcoin is down almost 6%. Again, Ethereum is down almost 7%, Ripple down 4.48%. Bitcoin Cash down 5.5%, Litecoin down 4%, Neo down 9.21%, Cardano down 10.21%, Stellar 3.67%, EOS 4.85%, Monero 17.31%. IOTA is down 8.18%, and Dash 4.84%. NAM is the only outlier today in the market that is in the green. They are up substantially, up 13.04%. Okay. Now, looking at Ethereum Classic, they also are having a pretty good day, up 5.16%. So that's good, especially to see when all the other altcoins are trending lower. Ethereum Classic is moving to the upside somewhat. So now let's go ahead and get started in our analysis for today, March the 8th, 2018. Bitcoin down 7.05%. Last trade was $9,268.90. So now we're looking at the daily price chart for Bitcoin, and I zoom out, pay attention to the consolidation or the trending or the trading range we are in right now in Bitcoin. So now that resistance area is up or around 11,760, even all the way up to $12,000. That is resistance long term. In order for the market to break out of this consolidation range, we need the market to break that resistance area. Until then, the best that these altcoins are going to do, especially Bitcoin, is trade sideways. Now, support. The midline area of support is there at $9,000. The market has a higher probability of breaking $12,000 long term if Bitcoin can hold support around $9,000, which it's trying to do now. But if it cannot, then the ultimate lower level of support is $8,000. And given the amount of widespread bars we had today and yesterday, the market can definitely try to come back and do a quick touch around $8,000. Okay, not saying that's going to happen tomorrow, but long term, it can definitely come back down to that point. Let's take a look at the 3-hour bars to see what we are noticing in the chart for Bitcoin. Again, another huge sell-off occurred on this 3-hour bar. Market tried to recover. The current 3-hour bar is still giving us weakness, so we're not out of the woods yet. Resistance came in at $9,400. So we need to get precursors of strength around that price in order for Bitcoin just to move up to 96. So that's a $200 profit if you were to jump in around $9,400. But we're still getting precursors of weakness. So the best that we can have for Bitcoin is to trade sideways. But overwhelmingly, we're looking for the market to continue to move lower, and it might just come back to the low of this particular $9,200, or even it could come back down to 9,000. But definitely overwhelmingly, we are noticing precursors of weakness bar. So our analysis is for Bitcoin to move lower, or at best trade sideways. Sideways is between $9,200 to 94. As a tight range, a wider range is $9,600 resistance all the way down to $9,000. Now, let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum is down 9.74%. Last trade was $691.02. Daily price chart for Ethereum. Precursors of weakness is still being reflected in the market. No interest in higher prices. Even for today, the market tried to move higher, but overwhelmingly the sellers came out and pushed Ethereum lower to the downside. Right now, trade is $691 in the nickel. Let's take a look at the 3-hour bars. Oops. 3-hour bars, again, precursors of weakness is being reflected. Let's see if I can zoom out to see where that support area is. $680 is going to be the support area that Ethereum needs to hold in order for them to continue to move higher. Okay, so currently we are getting a push to go down bar, precursors of weakness. Expect the market to possibly come down to $680 to find support. But overwhelmingly, we are not noticing any interest in higher prices right now. So at best, Ethereum is going to continue to consolidate or even move lower for our analysis. If it does move higher, it might just come up to and around $720 or even to the low of this bar, $725. But that's about it. Okay, so right now we definitely see a downtrend occurring in Ethereum, a very sharp downturn occurring right now. So we need to find a very strong precursor of strength bar in order for the market to stop falling. And right now we're not noticing that on the 3-hour bars. Now, Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is down 8.69%. Last trade was $1,020.90. Daily price chart for Bitcoin Cash. Again, precursors of weakness has been reflected. Market may actually come, hopefully it's finding support now, but we won't notice that until we get the conclusion of the bar, which is still forming. But that support area has been holding quite strong around $1,000. Market actually came and touched $1,000 on today, $991. So hopefully we can hold support at $1,000. Let's look at the 3-hour bars to see if that's going to be probable. Right now, no. Okay, we're still getting weakness in the market for Bitcoin Cash. The market try to recover on this 3-hour bar. Currently, we're still noticing weakness in the market. So even though the bar is not completed yet, we're still getting a lot of weakness in the market. Okay, so if the market on this current 3-hour bar closes above, then we're still running higher probability of moving higher in the short term, 1060, or it could come even all the way up to around 1080 to 1090. But given the fact that we're looking at this bar the way it looks now, looks as if the market at best is going to consolidate. 1040 is going to be that resistance area all the way back down to this particular low initially, $991. Okay, but overall, I told you all that the market needs to hold support at 1,000. Okay. Take a look at the 1-hour bar. Yes, we're still consolidating, but precursors of weakness is definitely reigning right now. Expecting the market to move lower. So that's going to be our analysis for Bitcoin Cash to move lower until we get another strong precursors of strength bar to be reflected on these price charts, which we are not getting right now. So now let's go ahead and look at Ripple. So Ripple is down 6.51%. Last trade was 80 cents, almost 81 cents. Daily price chart for Ripple. Again, the market is trading around another key area of support for the daily price chart. Still getting weakness in the market though, so we still may have another leg down to the downside. 3-hour bars for Ripple. Precursors of weakness again is being reflected on the current 3-hour bar. If the bar closes the way that it looks now, then yes, we're still looking for the market to move lower. How low can it go? Support needs to hold strong around 80 cents. If it cannot hold 80 cents, then the market runs the probability of coming back down to 77 cents or even 75 cents in tomorrow's trading. Now, let's go ahead and check out Litecoin. So Litecoin is down 5.81%. Last trade was $175.91. Looking at the daily price chart for Litecoin, non-interest in higher prices has been reflected right now. Just give you guys a heads up. Resistance is at $200. So the next time we get an up move in the market, we need to get precursors of strength around $200 in order for them to break and move higher in price. $200 is a key area. Now, we're still getting precursors of weakness on the daily price chart. The 3-hour bars should be reflective of the same thing. Market try to move higher on the current 3-hour bar, still getting weakness in the market, but the volume is getting lighter, so we may start our consolidation period right now in these altcoins, including Litecoin, but overwhelmingly we're getting nothing but precursors of weakness, and the market may make another down move. And if that's going to occur, expect the market to come to and around $170. Okay. Market tried to support itself right there around $177.50. But as you guys can see, no interest in higher prices right now. So we're still looking for the market to move lower. And I told you guys earlier, we need to get a very strong precursors of strength bar to be reflected on these charts before the market will stop from moving lower. Now let's look at Dash. Dash is down 4.95%. Last trade, $487.10. Daily price chart for Dash. Precursors of weakness, nothing new here. Support needs to hold strong around $486. We're at $494, $486 now. So we're not getting a lot of interest in higher prices. So what we're seeing here is pretty much what we saw with Litecoin. Market tried to push higher. A lot of volatility came in on this 3-hour bar. We did not get any follow through for higher prices, so we're still looking weak. Okay, so our analysis is still for the market to move lower. If it will consolidate, the market runs a higher probability coming to $500. There, we will get more stockpile, and the market will bounce back down to lower prices. Okay, but at best, I see the bars getting a lot smaller, indication of the volatility drying up. So at best, short-term market may consolidate. While it's in consolidation, if we get more precursors of weakness, then yes, it will be moving lower, because we are not seeing any precursors of strength bars in Dash at the moment on the 3-hour chart. So our analysis is for them to continue to move lower. And what I'm expecting, what I'm thinking is going to happen, is the market's going to make another quick move to the downside, but then we'll get that major precursors of strength bar on one or even all of these cryptocurrencies, and then it will find support and move higher. Now let's go ahead and look at NEO. NEO was down 10.90%. Last trade was $90.22. Daily price chart for NEO, push to go down buyers being reflected. All that volatility we had yesterday, and the market definitely is being overwhelmed by the sellers. The market could not hold support of $100, so now $100 is going to be resistance. Market needs to hold support around the lows of these bars right here, 88 to even $91. It needs to hold that support. Right now it's not. So the market looks like it can come back down to $80 in the short term. It might even come down to these lows here, $85. That would be the first low, $85. If not that, $80. 3-hour chart for NIO. Not a surprise. Precursors of weakness still being reflected. We might actually get like another quick move up on the next 3-hour bar for the fact that the market is giving us weakness, but the volume has been dried up. The spread of the bar is not all that excessively to the downside. So these altcoins may actually move higher on the next 3-hour bar just to come back up to another area of resistance, just to test it out again to see if it's ready for higher prices. But if the market gets hit with more stockpile, then it will be moving lower. So now let's take a look at Monero. So Monero is down 19.05%. Last trade was $274.32. Definite push to go down bar is being reflected in Monero. Weakness all around for today, especially if the market completes the way the bar looks now. We're looking for lower prices. 260 is that first area of support. If it cannot hold 260, then the market definitely comes and can touch anywhere below $260. It might even come to these highs or the close and open. $246 could be the next support area in Monero, but definitely no interest in higher prices. 3-hour chart for Monero. Major extreme downside movement going on right now. No interest in higher prices. Support needs to come in around $270, in around 270. If not that, 260 is the next logical area for support. A lot of volume is appearing right now, so the market participants are definitely getting rid of their cryptos. Can the market participants absorb it all? We have to wait and see, but currently non-interest in higher prices has been reflected on the 3-hour chart, so our analysis is for them to move lower as well. So now the last one is going to be Ethereum Classic. The only cryptocurrency for our analysis today that is in the green. Ethereum Classic up 1.69%. Last trade was $22.33. Daily price chart for Ethereum. We are noticing a lot of stockpile coming in the market though. So we're still getting weakness in Ethereum Classic. Market was able to at least come up to $24.88. But as you guys can tell, market is being pushed down by stockpile. 3-hour bars for Ethereum Classic, non-interest in higher prices, especially if this current 3-hour bar closes the way that it looks now. We're looking for lower prices in Ethereum Classic as well. But if that volume is light and it stays the way it looks, the market can actually consolidate and move a little bit higher. Okay, resistance is going to be around $23, or it could come all the way up to $24 as well. Okay. But if the market closes towards low of the current 3-hour bar, expect Ethereum Classic to continue to move lower. And the market low can definitely come around $21.18. Okay, that's the initial area of support that you want to pay attention to. So that's all I have for today. March the 8th, 2018. Quick recap. 3-hour bars is giving us nothing but precursors of weakness. We have a small opportunity though in the short term for the market to move higher. That simply means that it might come up to a very short area of resistance. That's where you want to pay attention for precursors of strength bars, because if we do get it, then expect the market to go higher. But right now, 3-hour bars, daily price bars are giving us all precursors of weakness still. So We are not out the woods. We need to get a very strong precursors of strength bar either on the 3-hour chart or on a daily price chart before the market will resume to higher prices. Until that time, you just need to consolidate. Just stand by before you come into the market. I will tell you though that these prices are quite attractive. So once we start seeing consolidation occurring in the market as they're trading to the low side, to the support area, that is a key sign that you want to pay attention to too. Okay. Now I'm not telling you that you need to go out and start buying, but I just want you to say something is going on in the markets. So that's all I have for today, everyone. Make sure you stay profitable. Stay tuned to the news according to the charts, because it happens before it ever goes to the news media or to the news outlets. Okay, the tomorrow's news is already listed on the chart for today. Always remember that as well. So that's all I got for today. Everyone stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.